Yeah. Oh, I see. I should come through now. I think I had it muted, unfortunately, but I just unmuted it. Yeah. Sweet. Thank you. All right, as I was saying, Donovan Erskine back with Shacknews' AbleGamers Charity Stream-a-thon. We're moving on from Mario Kart 8 to Marvel Snap, game that I love quite a bit. Managing editor Bill's here with me. We play this game, I would say more than we care to admit, but I'm not ashamed to admit how much time I've played this game, but it is a large number. That is definitely the truth.
I'm not ashamed to admit it. I play a lot of video games for a lot of time, and this is probably the one I've played the most over the last year.
Same, probably same. Um, and of course, as you look at my menu here, you got to look at my rank. I'm at level 88 here. For the season, hit 90 recently, came crashing back down to 88. Um, I believe Second Dinner just revealed the next season of Marvel Snap. I didn't actually have time to watch that video, so maybe at some
I
point
think they
I'll look
did.
at those cards
Yeah,
here.
I
But
think they did.
without further ado, Bill, are we gonna do a conquest here, a little 1v1?
Yeah, we can do one. We can get that rolling until I get beat up enough, and then we can watch you
We'll
try to
see.
level up or something.
All right, here. If you
You
want
have
to
a.
make a,
You want me to make it? Sure.
yeah, just because if I do it, it's
Do
gonna.
that. Can do. Generating code. All right, I'll just
Yeah.
send it to you here. Slack's okay.
Slack is okay. Give me just a moment.
There you go.
Just dropping this beautiful Able Gamers logo here.
Yes, because we are streaming and raising money for Able Gamers all day today.
Yep.
And then we even have Greg and Sam streaming tomorrow. Um,
Hmm.
so yeah, we'll be streaming for Able Gamers often, like a lot today, and then definitely like several more hours tomorrow.
Yeah. Sam's Destiny stream is anything like the other ones. He'll be playing quite a bit. So.
Dungeons aren't quite as bad. He should get through that okay, but like I
Okay, it's a
still think
dungeon,
it
not
could
a.
be. I mean, it's his first time, so it still could be like 3 hours, 4 hours, depending.
Right. Right now we are in a battle.
We're
We've
in a battle.
we
I'm
faced
gonna
off
mute
a
you
few
because
times in the
it's just
past.
habit, but I'm not gonna do
Oh.
it. I see what we're playing here. All right.
What do you mean?
I just have a feeling I know what you're playing.
Nah.
I don't like it because I'm 100% certain you're running Rogue or Enchantress. I am
Not sure what
100%
would make you think
certain.
such a thing.
Because you just do that by default at this point in Marvel Snap because it's smart. So
Right.
I wasn't looking at the stream, but I looked over and realized it was on, so I've clicked out of that tab so that I'm not looking at your deck.
That's fair. Hmm.
Yeah, okay. So that is what I expected. This is not going to go well for me at all.
Well, I guess Adeline doesn't reactivate. Interesting.
I do like the card back you're using. It's one of my favorites.
Oh, thank you.
Or
Yeah,
maybe
I like
that's
this
my
one a
card
lot.
back.
I'm using the mixtape for
Yeah,
the
that's I use
Guardians.
that one.
Yeah, it's a really good one. I'm still sad I didn't beat the or get to 100 that season. I think that season was one where the tape was like golden, which was pretty sick.
Mm-hmm.
Um, oh boy.
Well, I'm gonna hang in here and lose 4 cubes, but all the same. Mm.
I wasn't 100% sure there. I Loki'd when I got one card.
It wouldn't have taken much, so it was enough that it wouldn't have taken much.
That's
So
fair.
I'm gonna have to hide Morbius from you now.
You know?
It's gonna be an ongoing thing. There's a couple flaws with the deck that I'm using that I don't like, but I haven't really figured out how to solve those problems yet. So,
Mm-hmm. Trial and error,
you know. Well, I've been using it for a
Let's
long.
see.
I've been using it for a while. It's very good. This deck, like, it's not great in Conquest because once you get fooled by it once, you're not going to get fooled by it again. But it catches players off guard in ranked a lot.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, folks just don't like. They can't. I don't know. Like, they don't keep up with Morbius. You know, they just don't see it, or for
Mm-hmm.
whatever reason, they forget that it's there. So
Yeah. That's why Conquest is such a like fickle beast, right? Because you have to have a deck good enough, or you have to be good enough to win. On like the fifth game, when your opponent knows everything you're playing.
yeah, and if they're using any kind of the add-ons, like they can literally see your full deck, right? So
Yeah, God, we have not a great set of locations here. Asteroid M and Great Web, that is just not fun.
yeah, at this point, it's okay. That's you're one of those players. All right.
What do you mean? Great Web
What
again.
do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Boom.
Oh, damn it. Hmm. Hoping this works.
Sorry, didn't hear you.
I said, hoping this works.
Oh, of course. I forget that location all the time.
Yeah, I was literally gonna play Loki in Crimson Cosmos, and I was like, why bother? Oh, great.
I mean, it doesn't matter, but it's like, whatever. So, all right, all right, all right. Mm-hmm. Very smart.
Thank you.
Probably the last place I wanted Wolverine to land, but all right.
Boy. Boy, it's a lot of swarms. Uh-oh. Oh, wow. No. That was so close. My discards were between either American Chavez or Apocalypse. I think Apocalypse would have won that location by one.
American Chavez is good here in my deck. Obviously, I'm running Apocalypse because I'm sure you've seen that now.
Yeah.
But it's not good if you don't have Apocalypse because the whole point is you want to play American Chavez and
Yeah.
you want to get like Dracula to
Dracula,
take
yeah.
Apocalypse. So
It's a fun deck. I really like the discard
like I
setup.
played no energy because I just played Swarm.
I was gonna say, I realized last time you just played like 6 swarms, which we
Yeah,
didn't play.
yeah. There was nothing else to do. Swarm gets in the way though, because if you don't destroy it early enough, then what happens is like if you would destroy it with Modoc like on 5 or something, not on 5, but if you use Modoc on 6, for example, you end up screwing yourself because then Dracula just takes Swarm.
Yeah.
You can't play it if you use Modoc on 6, but you shouldn't be doing that anyway.
So let us know what cards do you think will need to be touched up in the next OTA. Elias probably high on the list for people. I know Annihilus was pretty terrorizing like that first weekend it came out. Doesn't seem like it's been that bad, but I wouldn't be surprised if they just like drop a point of power from Annihilus. Um, so I think the OTA is next week, maybe, or maybe it's a patch. I think they've got like one more update scheduled before they go on their winter break. Um,
Miko's fun card.
she is any card that can do like 8 different things. I'm a big fan of, and she just creates so many random interactions that I don't even think of. Oh boy. Yeah. But not just the nerfs. I'm always interested in what cards they buff. That's always exciting to me when random cards that nobody uses get little stat boosts and whatnot.
Well, you don't have to buff Howard because he's already a boss.
Well,
I'm
that
going to do
that card
something
needs a new text box. Oh.
very risky here.
Oh yeah, it's a good one, Denny. Professor X has been running wild. Yeah, I think. I mean, depends how much stock you put in. I think statistically he's like one of the highest winning cards. But I don't know what you do to Professor X. Do you just make him like 1 power, 2 power? Like, does that even solve your problem?
Oh,
It's just so
this might make it.
oppressive when you can just stop or lock your opponent out like that. Oh, this is fun setup. Oh no, I respect it.
I mean, I discarded Modoc.
Oh yeah,
I didn't.
that'll.
I didn't need a lot of convincing to leave it. So
Those are always my favorite games where I do something bad. And I'm like, I'm not gonna leave it yet, but if they give me the slightest reason to, I'm out. No questions asked.
well, that's what I said. I was like, I'm going to do something risky, and I played.
Oh right,
I
right,
can't
right.
even remember the card's name.
Hellcow.
I played Hellcow,
Yeah.
and of course he's like, "Oh look, Modoc."
Uh huh. It's definitely like a Murphy's Law thing going on with those random discard cards where it's like,
100%. The amount of times I've
yeah,
discarded Modoc when it's like a 20% chance is
uh huh,
just stupid.
yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. Which is
All
why I
right, we're
loved
gonna.
the Blade rework was one where like it wasn't random anymore. I thought that was really cool. Made that
I'm gonna
card
play
extra
something
fun.
stupid
Oh
with
yeah.
this Tarnax 4 because you're gonna screw up my life anyway, so it's fine.
To be fair, this is one of those locations that's just like a piece of candy. Like I can't help but like put something in the slot machine and see what comes out.
Well, you'll see why I'm playing this,
Oh, oh, there you
right?
go.
Like you're gonna play Rogue on it anyway, so
What do you mean?
on my Morbius.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I know what you're. Look, I'm using Untapped. I see your deck, buddy.
I wouldn't do such a thing. um, Tarnax is fun though. That's I think they this like one of the newest locations. I think that might have been a few days ago they added that.
Yeah, it's okay. It's I've heard people complaining about how random it is, but
Oh, it definitely is. It's like a quantum tunnel. But again, I can't help but press the big red button and see what happens. So, hmm.
all right. Let's be stupid again. Okay. All right, fine. I'll take that.
I almost sent Green Goblin across on Tarnax, which would have been a colossally stupid thing for me to do. Probably would have been funny, but
This is a problem.
oh, this is fun. Oops. Hmm. Okay.
Oh wow. My card turned into leech. Okay.
That's just Andy. That was just beautiful.
The only reason you're not snapping is you don't want to scare me out of giving you 2 points.
Yes, you're quite wise. Yeah, I kind of hate snapping on 6 and 5, unless I just don't care if they retreat.
The only time I'll snap on like 5 is I'm like I'm pretty sure I'm gonna win, but I'm not super confident, so I'm gonna snap and take my 1 point guaranteed.
Yeah, or if like they snapped late and I'm like, that was a big mistake, buddy, then I'll snap them back on 5 or 6. And that's definitely never bit me in the ass before.
Yeah, that's how you're at 88, man.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I went from like 97 to 83 or something like that. So
hmm
not this season, but
Ever since they adjusted the rank so that it was like 7 cubes between levels instead of 10, it just feels so brutally punishing when you lose an 8 cube. That was already like the worst feeling in the world. But now,
mm-hmm.
no matter what you are, 8 cube loss is at minimum you're going down one whole rank level at the very minimum, potentially
Yeah.
more. So,
You know what? I'm gonna get rid of this right now.
um,
There's one card I don't see in your deck. I haven't seen it yet. There's one mystery remaining.
oh really? I'm not sure what that is. You have 3 that I haven't seen, so
I could probably guess what they are. I know one of them for sure. I have 3 you haven't seen?
yep.
Weird. That's weird.
I could probably guess, but I don't know 100%. Oh, I know it might be. But I also don't want to say it in case I'm wrong. Right. Mm,
I've not had very good pulls here.
hmm You know. Let's see.
This is risky. Yeah,
Okay.
toast. That's okay. I'm gonna stick in and lose like an adult.
All the things.
Don't even worry about it. You're good. I didn't play anything.
All right.
In any other game, like if I wasn't just doing this for giggles, I would have
Yeah.
like been like, I'm gone for sure. But
Well, now I have to know what your other 3 cards were now that that game is over. The Conquest.
my deck, I don't know which ones you're missing. Blade, Morbius, Wolverine,
Yep.
Swarm, Colleen, Dakin,
Yep.
Lady Sif, Dracula,
Okay.
Hellcow, Modoc, Apocalypse, Chavez.
Lady Sif, Apocalypse, and Chavez are the ones I
I
technically
don't.
didn't see.
Chavez was played through Dracula, but I don't think I ever
Yeah.
put Chavez on the map.
Did you see my Chavez? Because I think that might have been the same here.
That's the one I didn't see.
Yep.
That's the problem with my deck, though, is that if I get to 5 and I don't have Apocalypse, it's like there's no chance I can get it on 6. That's like, I know the benefit of Chavez, but it is not helpful in the case where it's like preventing you from getting a card that literally pulls your deck together.
Okay. I have another deck queued up that I'm down to play here. If you want to
Okay, yeah.
send in
I've
that
got a
too.
deck that I forget what. I'll create another thing for us. I'm gonna try one. I don't remember what's in it, so we'll see how it goes. But I don't like it's just for fun. So I'm cool to just see what happens.
All right, let's see.
The problem is I show you all the decks that I build, so eventually you're gonna be like, oh yeah, I
That
know
is
what that
true.
is.
Although I don't know how good my memory is in that respect. All right, we're here.
We are here. What is this deck? What am I doing?
Oh boy,
Oh, okay.
things
Okay.
are happening.
All right. There is a random card in here that just doesn't need to be in here because I put it in for like a featured location and I just haven't taken it out.
Oh yeah. That's no good. Hey, it's
And
Jeff.
that's the card.
I mean, Jeff's
So
a good
maybe I
card.
do need it because if you're using it, then okay. I wish there was just a rematch button, so we don't have to do this code every time.
Yeah. I do
Really?
appreciate getting to
Well,
change my deck,
I know that you're not playing Galactus. Absolutely. Actually, I can't. My over. There we go.
Yeah.
My overlay's in the way.
Oh boy, that took a lot of real estate.
I'm gonna do something really, really, really stupid. I'm just gonna do something dumb.
Dying to see.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Whoa. That was a play if I've ever seen one. What the hell just happened?
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Let's see. Can Bill come up with 7 power in the middle? Outlook is likely. Looks not worth risking that.
Let me answer the question for you. You would have won that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You would have won that.
I was thinking of what you could have to be 7 power, but I also didn't want to just sit there and wait to see if you had it.
I actually wasn't sure. Like, there's a few cards that could have manipulated other lanes, I think. So I
Right.
may have been able to pull it off, but I wasn't 100. I hadn't gotten through the mathematical portion to figure it out yet.
It's fair.
I was actually hoping that you would have left the middle filled with 4 cards because then I would have been in business because it wouldn't have been able to put one there for you.
Okay. Oh boy. Everyone's favorite. Oh boy. Well, here we go. Yep. These the rules.
I do have a storm, so there's a possibility.
Oh,
we can
really?
roll back at some point.
Oh, that's funny. I don't have anything that would change the location. This is funny
I have
getting.
storm and I have legion.
Oh, you do? Okay, so
I
there's a real
don't have storm
chance.
in my hand right now, but I do have legion in my hand. So on turn, we might get to play turn 6. How's that?
I was gonna say by then it might be too far gone, but
Yeah.
dear God, this has to be like the rarest location in the game. I don't know that for
I
sure,
will
but
snap with ego, but not when I'm like actually when I care about my rank.
Mhm.
But if it's like conquest and I don't really care, then I'm like, all right, whatever, go ahead, snap.
Yeah, I mean it's
Oh,
kind
you
of like
know
a twin
what? I
toss,
just
right? You
forget
know?
that I have to hit. I
Yeah,
forget that I have to. Yeah,
they make you do the legwork.
interesting.
Ooh,
Interesting with the cards. I see your deck now. I understand.
yeah, that kind of exposed me. Also, lucky that neither of us got something dropped in the murder world there. I was kind of lucky.
Yeah. I have some very good cards, but they need to be played with intelligence, and
Hey,
I'm not confident whatsoever that this will.
what a good play from Ego.
This is. I am okay. I am legitimately not sure what is going to happen based on what Ego just did.
Uh-huh.
Like I don't know how. I guess I know how it's going to work out. Never mind.
Friendly neighborhood
Interesting.
Spider-Man
Wow, it
here.
actually your ego's playing well. It just took
It
the
is.
Medusa out of the mid.
Although she keeps the power now. Oh God. Wait.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I was like. How does that work?
I'm just gonna assume that it's like you just play anywhere, yeah. Oh boy. Adios Ego. Much to think about. Okay. Oh wait. Ooh,
You're gonna be all right. You're
that
gonna
was
be all right.
great. That's why we love
Howard.
Silk.
Yeah,
Ah
I lost
yes.
everything.
I love Howard.
I again should not have stayed there, but
Yeah, it's
yeah,
fair. Yeah, you know.
I still have two. I still have two energy left. We'll be all right.
Yeah, someone say this is the best place to be, you know?
What with two energy? Yeah,
Yeah.
like all right. Now we're cooking with gas.
Uh-oh.
OP card down on the board.
Oh boy. What am I gonna do? Oop,
All right.
that's a piece of candy.
I like it. I like it.
Um, ruh-roh. Oh wait. God, I wish I could unconfirm my turn, especially if you haven't done it
Glad that you can't.
yet. Okay, whatever.
That's okay. That doesn't mess up my life too badly.
Oh boy, this is gonna come down to it. Oh, goddamn you.
Yeah, but that may not be a good thing.
Oh, wait. God, I didn't say I was going to give Miss Marvel 2. I would have snapped all that information. Damn it. I thought I was just getting Luke.
Oh, you got
I-
everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got everything.
Okay.
So, I probably shouldn't be here, but there's no way for me to back out and save anything.
God.
It is impossible for me not to lose.
Oh, yeah, because you're
No,
already in for
no.
2.
It's you know what?
Oh, boy.
It's impossible for me not to lose. Like unless you just don't have any cards, in which case, you know.
Yeah, you know? Who can really say? Oh.
I was kind of hoping I'd get Doctor Doom. It still wouldn't have won, but it would have been closer.
Yeah. Jeez.
I never got to play my favorite card.
Oh, was it? There were 2 I didn't see.
You probably didn't see Storm,
Nope. Couldn't see Storm.
and you probably didn't see Eliath.
Oh, God. I did not think
So if
the
I
Lord.
had have won with Professor X, I was going to Eliath the left side.
Damn
Because
you.
I was up still.
Damn
It's
you.
not a good showing for me so far. I'm down 2 zip. I need to find a deck that good.
I realize all my decks are the same profile picture. Okay. I'm gonna play a deck that I like quite a bit.
What do I want to play? What do I want to play? Okay. All right. Let me create this for you.
Okay. Alright, code received.
I don't
Let's
play
go
this
and
deck a lot. That's kind of like a thing. Like I don't usually switch decks frequently, like in a day. Like I tend
right.
to use a deck for a few days and then I'll switch. So switching them up on the fly, like I then have to sit there and think about how to play them.
It's a bit much. Oh, right. Oh, that's fun. Oh, oh no. I know exactly what's going on here. Oh, great.
Forced.
Everyone's favorite location. Oh boy, this couldn't get any worse. What the hell? What's going on here?
I don't know what you're playing, so maybe you do have counters for this. Who knows?
Oh boy. It's a powerful Deadpool you got there.
It is, but I'm not convinced you don't have an idea for it, so
Nice.
All right.
Hey. What's up,
You're
Danny?
leaving? I'll tell you, that's the worst part about Marvel Snap, is like when things are going well, but your opponent knows they're going well, and they just leave, and you're like, man, I didn't even get to play my like 400 Deadpool. Like,
Yeah. I couldn't hang in there for that. My brain wouldn't let me do it.
There's definitely some strategy getting people to hold out longer.
Yeah.
Like, should I really play this on this turn? Or should I just crush them on the next turn instead? Give people a little bit more hope.
Mm-hmm.
Longer.
I don't know the Nico symbols that well yet.
You can click on the card and
Yeah,
see.
I get them confused
Clicking through
too.
your Nico right now, trying to figure out what you're doing. Okay.
Yeah, I missed out on Nico.
It's a good card. I like it quite a bit. Oh boy. Here we go.
I almost never play this. I'm doing it like I don't really have the cards aren't really dropping that well for me right now. Like I would ideally rather not play the card I'm about to play, but
He's doing the best he can.
Hey, it's Greg. What's up?
hey Greg.
The one and only. The man with the Crozon back.
There you go.
This is an interesting deck that you have.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun to play with. I don't know if it's very good to play with, but I like it. Let's see. Oh boy. That's no good. Oh,
That
Shed Armor.
combo, yeah, I've seen that combo for decades.
That's a classic. Tried and true, though. Okay. Oh, that's fun. Love magic.
Okay. Door's gonna be cracked. Right.
Interesting.
I'm actually very interested because Dark Dimension makes games fun.
Yeah, it does. So glad they sped up the Thor animation. Ooh, there we go.
Yeah, you're doing okay over there.
That's
This
what we like
could
to see.
be an actual problem for me. Making me change my plans. I don't like it.
Mm. Ooh. There we go. Oh boy, that was way closer than I wanted it to be. Oh my god.
I was gonna use Arnim Zola on Nimrod, but
Oh yeah.
I knew that I wouldn't be able to win the right side, so I was like, well, I guess I gotta switch that up.
Mm-hmm.
Boy,
That's
it would have
fair.
been nice to have that one cost 22 Deadpool sitting there on turn 7 though.
Yeah, that was dangerously close. Went to a breaker.
Deadpool's like that's one of those cards though that like it's easy to know if you should leave. Like if on turn 4 Deadpool's like 12, you're like, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, it's getting out of hand. You've been able to get them going early too. These last couple of games.
I'm not usually that lucky with it. Oh, that's a dick
Oh,
thing to do.
that's
Okay.
beautiful. That's something we love to see.
Well, that's just gonna sit there for the rest of the game.
Yeah. I was gonna say, there's no way you got Forged into Deadpool for 3 straight matches. That's insane.
Mm.
Oh, great. I love getting punished. Gives.
Might be a
Yes.
preemptive snap, but I feel good about things. This is why I'm not a good player, though. I shouldn't be doing this.
Right.
Well, I've seen all of your cards.
Mm-hmm.
Spider Ham. Not a fan. Not a fan at all.
Ear Porker. Oh, nice.
Actually, maybe I didn't think this out as much as I should have. We'll see. Why? You don't need to do that.
Uh-oh. Don't like that.
Nimrod card. It's real.
That worked out as well
Not
as it could have for you.
Nimrod.
Yes, that's right, Greg.
Let's see.
I do enjoy how Snap brings in cards from all over the Marvel universe.
They got a good
And then
variety in
like
here.
The variety is what
I
made
don't
me
know.
try the game and give it a chance in the first place. It's been nice to see that.
Some of the most ridiculous characters
Yeah.
end up being really good cards.
I think they're adding Blob with this next season. I didn't watch the video yet, but
Yeah,
I
Blob's
remember
coming.
sure.
I also like the
Oh,
Hellfire
that's no good.
Gala that
Yeah.
they're doing this time. Those variants should be real spicy.
I was a little concerned you're gonna find a way to end the game early.
Oh, that'd be funny.
Well, I figured I didn't want to wait, so I wanted to play.
That's why I always take Storm and Armor. It's staples now.
Nah, YOLO. Oh boy, that's not good. Might be cooked, as the kids say.
But yeah, there's people talking about
You were
the
cooked.
season.
You were unless you you were cooked.
Yeah, that was gonna go well.
You were
Well, extra crispy there.
you were about to get Arnim Zola on Venom.
Oh yeah, that would have been chaotic.
And they said they're gonna do like fashion Hellfire Gala variants
Oh really?
for
That's
several cards.
It's pretty neat.
This deck is really good. Like,
But they're only gonna
simple.
be available one day though.
Oh great.
Oh
Well.
no, I don't like that.
We'll see.
I don't like anything that's happening right now.
They don't have Toad or Pyro in the game yet, do they? I can't remember.
No.
No.
Nope. Maybe someday.
Sebastian Shaw is gonna be the season
They just-
card this
That's
Bumped my
right.
Nimrod to 6 cost on leaving.
Oof.
Oh, they're doing the Midnight Society or whatever they. Yeah, for the.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
All right, this is a better start. Actually, okay.
That's right, TJ.
And we'll turn you to toast. Yeah, to come up with something new
The
for him since we already have Human
freaking
Torch.
Brotherhood. I feel like Human Torch gets more variants than he needs to.
He does get a lot of love. Play him on.
Like this card's getting a whole lot. Then it won the Twitch vote too.
Yeah, it did. That was a good variant though.
I thought the Shang-Chi was pretty strong. But
The Shang-Chi was also really good. Oh boy.
Do you know that there's a PAX in Philadelphia?
Yeah,
PAX
PAX
everywhere,
Unplugged.
Greg.
It's the
I was like-
tabletop gaming one.
There's
Oh,
probably a
what the
PAX
hell
in my
is in-
city.
I was like, what convention's in December? Like, I was
Yeah.
like, maybe I thought maybe it was an AU thing because I know AU does a PAX, but I thought was maybe they renamed it.
Yeah, PAX Unplugged is I've never been, but people seem to love it. Well, tabletop focus.
definitely an Infamous. Lots of quite a few friends that go.
Mm-hmm.
Biggest PAX festival in Australia. I think it's the only PAX festival in Australia.
Yes, I think that there's
Oh.
different types of games out there, like
Oh,
giant
dude.
spiders.
I mean, I think we could get some good coverage at a game at a board game.
All systems go.
Mm-hmm.
See, like, what do you? Can we see one of you East Coasters, either Denny or Donovan?
No chance. I've traveled enough for the year.
Yeah.
Not a chance.
Don was like, he's ready for that couch time.
Yeah. Interesting.
You went to San Francisco, and then you went. What else did you go, Donovan, this year? You went to San Francisco, New York.
To New York several times this year, like
Yeah.
5 or 6 times. Uh-oh, that's not good.
Yes!
Damn it.
It's not gonna help me. I don't.
Oh, you gambled. You
no,
gambled.
it's
He
not gonna
gambled
help me. It's not gonna help
anyone,
me.
Donovan. He gambled anyone.
Oof. Okay, now
No,
I
I
got it.
gambled and I lost, Greg. And I lost.
Oh, you did.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah, because he
almost.
had Molnir. So
My beloved
Yeah.
trusty hammer.
now, if there was a turn 7, I was gonna win.
Yeah, that would have
Because
been hectic.
Deadpool's in my hand at 48 right now. So.
Oof.
Yeah, it's pretty hefty there.
I like it. Draw a card. Let's do this.
Yeah, solid location. Ooh.
I feel really bad the way I treated my cat this morning.
Why?
You want to confess, Greg? What's going on?
No, it's just she does this thing when she wants my attention. She goes behind the computer, and if I don't acknowledge her, she'll jump up at the computer, and if I don't acknowledge her, she'll make her way over to the shelf. So it's just like it like escalates to this like, I want your attention for something, and I just was not putting up with it today. So I put a bunch of stuff in the way. And Buffy, I don't know if it's because she's deaf, she just plows through it. So like she'll paw over it, she'll just knock it all over to get to the back thing. So she like knocked down everything under my computer, and I behind my computer almost wrecking some cables. So I had to grab her by neck and pull her out because I couldn't get a hold of her, and she was like ripping everything apart.
It's rough.
And you can't yell at her because she can't hear you. So I was like, come here. I couldn't get like a gentle hold on her, so I had to. Pull her
Yeah,
out somehow.
Buffy confirmed tank.
Yeah, she just goes for it. I'll play with her tonight to make up for it.
There you go. See, you gotta get her a little proton pack.
There you go.
Oh, she's already bitten out, but that's okay. Like she likes to chew the hose on it. There's all these little puncture marks. I think it's funny.
Let's see.
I'm kind of bummed we didn't do Pop Goes the Culture this week, Donovan. There was some big news in the entertainment industry with Bob Iger and stuff.
Yeah, I was dreading it because I would have had to
What's
talk
up?
about I would have had to talk about Scream, which would have broken my heart, but that would have been half our
I
show.
know. What's going on over there? It's so awful pull the
Real
gear.
messy.
It's alright.
I think it comes to the territory. I mean, Jenna Ortega, like, she had been in some stuff, right? And then she blew up with Wednesday, and then now, I mean, I'm sure everyone's knocking down her door. She blew up with Wednesday, she blew up with Scream, and now everyone's knocking down her door, so she has leverage. You know, maybe she didn't want, maybe they had to renegotiate her contract or something.
I mean, that's
I don't
fine. I'm
even
more
think it
upset
would've
about
mattered,
the.
to be honest.
I'm more upset about the Melissa Brea situation.
Yeah, I think that was more like she was showing solidarity with her homegirl. Like, I'm not gonna do this movie about her. We're supposed to be sisters in concept. Yeah, that's not gonna fly.
Let's see.
I'm surprised Donovan didn't take an Uber 2 hours to get to the Scream house. And be
Oh, I
like,
looked
"Yep,
at where it
that's the
was.
Scream
It was
house,"
about
and
an
then
it was about an
the next
hour
day-
away. And I was in San Francisco,
He
but
did
an
his
hour
research.
Uber. Yeah, hour-long Uber is just not something I'm interested in doing.
There's more too because you're crossing bridges, so there's tolls.
I mean, I'm an Uber. That's
You
not
got
my.
this for sure.
That's not my issue.
No question.
What?
Yeah, especially got the wrong one.
You gambled and you lost.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of had a pretty good feeling it wasn't going to work out either way. So,
Damn it!
and it did somehow.
Wow.
Oh, I'm
It
still
shouldn't
alive.
have.
I have one
Put a
Q
lot of
left in my
faith in
name.
your, where is it? Your,
We're like limping to the end of this.
Yeah, we are.
A slobber knocker.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to be able to pull this off. Could you? That's like the third time you've hit magic. Could you just like lay off the spider ham? Like,
Hey, you know, Spider Ham's got business to take care of.
he used to be a 2-1. Did they change it now?
Yeah, they did. Well, he was a 1-1 originally, then they nerfed him to a 2-1, and he didn't get played at all whatsoever, so they put him back to a 1-1.
Yep.
Completely
Oh,
sold
yeah,
my
I
soul
mean,
in the
like-
left lane, but we'll take it.
It's such an interesting concept
Ooh.
with this game because there's not a lot of cards. So you have to. So like, if something's not getting played, that's a large percentage of a card of your game not being used. And you.
I mean, I feel like at this point they've got a lot of cards. Maybe a year ago. At
I
this
don't
point.
really-
A decent amount, but
TCG though,
this
you know,
is-
compared to any other one, it's a different.
But I mean, with those
Yeah.
games, they also have bigger deck sizes, right? Like Marvel Snap decks are 12 cards.
Yeah,
It's not like 50.
And like you also don't have your filler too, which is kind of nice. You don't have like your trash cards that are just in the set to fill it out to give more the set more point to have rares.
I suppose because Martyr is looking a little bit rough right now. I don't understand.
That card, when that card got data mined, it was more powerful. It was supposed to have like 7 power, which would have been.
Yeah, it had
Pretty
like a
interesting.
stronger power base, but
Mhm.
now it is. I'm like, is this
Yeah.
really worth it?
Yeah. I mean, it'll probably get buffed though. I'd be surprised if it didn't.
I'm just like,
What
why even
is-
drop
you
it now?
played at the
Without...
center lane. You played at the center lane, Donovan. What does the werewolf card do? I haven't seen that.
Werewolf by Night,
Werewolf by
whenever you
Night?
play an on reveal card at another location, it moves there and gets +2 power.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
You
it's
get the bounce
back-to-back,
arounds.
It bounces around more.
That power, like Werewolf gets up there. You got the right
Yeah.
stuff for it. I've seen some scary things. At night, in the morning, in the afternoon. That card. But I do like how
So-
active the actual team is too.
Yeah. Look at that Deadpool.
Oh yeah. That's gonna.
That card's so
Gee-
crazy when things
jeez.
like roll right for you.
Yeah, Deadpool's great. I love that card.
I don't play this deck that often, but it's because like you really can't surprise people and get like 4 or 8 cubes. They
Right.
just see Deadpool as like up to 12 and they're like, well, nah, I'm out of here. Like, why wait?
Uh-huh. Yeah, it can be
Yeah,
a bit
you
telegraphed.
the telegraphing is very obvious in
Yeah.
a deck like that.
There's no like so you can win a lot, but you're always like people are quitting on like 3 and 4 when you're,
Mhm.
you know. It might even be a deck that's smart to just like snap right away.
You got the pieces,
We
yeah.
need to set up.
Someone else want to play Donovan?
Yeah. Anybody interested? Either of you two?
I mean, I would be entertained by seeing Greg play before I
Oh
do.
boy. Okay.
Hold on, let me get
Here
this.
comes Galactus.
I don't know if they. I haven't played in
Oh,
like 2.5
Galactus.
months
Ooh.
because I got really tired of just. I know, Bill. I know you can hold the caches or whatever they are to like get cards, but like I wasn't getting any cards for like months, and I just got really bored. I don't care about variants.
Look, I love this game. I absolutely don't like the way that the card acquisition works, like from top to bottom.
And look, and like, and I
Yeah.
get it. I get it. Like, there's not a lot of cards you can't give them away quickly. I totally understand that. But like, 2.5 months with no card, I'm like, come on, like, give me a card.
I
It
feel
just-
like it's
Buy one.
rough if you're not like if you're just playing for free. It's not very.
Yeah, and it's also rough to try to
Satisfying.
catch up once you fall behind. But my thing is like, and this is just like a personal thing. I put so much time into this game. I should have every single card in the game, no questions asked. Like that's
Friendly
like
battle.
my investment has been enough that I should not be like, geez, how do I get this card? I'm not going to be able to get it. Oh, you know, I spent 3 keys and I got unlucky. I didn't get it. Like, I hate that aspect of it. But at the same time, I absolutely adore the game overall. So it is what it is.
Yeah,
I hope that they got like an adjustment in the new year. So I know that they got the holiday coming up and they'll be chilling on. But I hope like when we get around to like a January patch that there's some.
I'm a Destiny
Bigger
player,
changes.
so fear of missing out is a really real thing for me. So if there's a new card and I want to play it and I can't play it, that's enough where I'm like, I'm out. I'm not playing anymore because I don't want to like go up against it. I don't want to see other people using it and feel like I'm not able to like enjoy it. So.
That's pretty understandable.
I don't even know what deck I have. I don't know what deck this is. I'm just gonna play.
You even check it first? Just
Oh, Martyr
Just vibes.
is
There we
only
go.
3,000 tokens.
Series 4 card.
only 3,000. Yes.
I mean, I get about.
Oh, dear God, that was
I
loud.
always take token Tuesday, so
Del01, thank you
Oh.
for the.
I can probably earn like 2,000 to 3,000 tokens a week. I also like I don't mind spending money on this game, and typically the thing that will get me to spend money is a reasonable pack that has tokens in it. Like looking at some of the stuff that's in here now, it depends what it is though. Like there's
Yeah.
one that's like $27 Canadian. It's 2 infinity tickets, 1,600 credits, and 600 gold. And I'm like, in what universe is that?
Yeah,
Ridiculous.
definitely not. When I started seeing like infinity tickets, I'm like, we're wasting my time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, absolutely. And then there's one right now for $20 Canadian, which is like a Ronin variant, 1,000 gold, 600 credits, infinity. Like again, there's nothing there for me. It's tokens are really the only thing that kind of bring me out of my shell to buy or keep card art.
Yeah, I like some of the situations where like there's a solid combo package where I can get some credits and a card I don't have with a nice variant. And maybe some gold sprinkle in there, a couple tokens.
You got
Like-
Did you send Donovan an invite, Greg?
We're
I'm
playing.
them right now.
Yeah,
No. Sorry, I
You
had the
didn't hear
screen
it.
off because I didn't want to cheat. So.
I should have known that Greg would be going under the moniker Fart Nugget. It's
Yeah, it's not too shocking there.
That's an instant mute, right? Like you see Greg's name and you just go mute. Like
It's an inside joke. It's an inside joke.
I've never spent any gold on the daily offer for variants to get the 2,000 tokens though. Like gold is, I would rather save my gold every week and then take part in Token Tuesday. Right? Instead of,
sometimes
like,
I spend
splitting
it, but it's usually pretty rare. Like when they had some sweet ass Storm variants in there, I got one or
Yeah,
two.
Storm's got a
before.
lot of good variants.
I am
Mhm.
considering this current Dan Hip variant for Venom. Danny, I don't know if you have
Very
the
good.
app open.
That's my profile
Oh
picture.
yeah, that's a good one.
That's your what, sorry?
It's my profile
Yeah,
picture. Is the
almost.
Dan Hip Venom.
Yeah?
Oh, why didn't
Yeah.
my Shang-Chi activate? I know it wouldn't have mattered, but I want to see this card.
It's only it's got to be 10 power now.
Yeah, they changed it.
Oh, yeah.
Hmm.
See, like I haven't played in months.
The threshold is higher.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
actually pretty smart though because it protects a couple cards that make that a little less potent.
Yeah, it seems
Yeah.
like they have thought it out because there was a period where Shang-Chi was going in.
Yeah, but that was because it was the answer to so many problems, and now it's not the answer to so many problems, and the card is devalued. That's why I don't like digital card games.
Nah, you just got to use it wisely because when they made Shang-Chi's threshold 10, they also bumped a lot of cards' powers up to 10. Even the
Yeah, on purpose.
monster Lane they made 10 was more so to protect cards like Chavez or the ones that just hit 9 that weren't all that crazy to
Yeah.
begin with.
I bet
They
you
were
none of
getting
my, I bet you none
abused.
of my decks are gonna work anymore. That we're supposed to put this trend.
What is the most annoying combo
Oh, wait.
of cards for you?
Who am I playing?
What did it did? Oh, I backed out to make
Oh yeah.
switch a deck. It didn't-
Greg
it
slipped
was
out, you know.
Also,
Oh,
he's
it's just in like a regular match.
There's an
now.
imposter.
yeah, he quit all the way out. My brain, I'm like, who's Dalen? My
Who's
brain just hit.
Dalen?
Yeah, I just hit the button. Okay, here, give me a second.
What's your most annoying combo of cards? Let's start with Denny. Like if you see like, and I mean like a combo. Like what two cards I'd say that someone could play could like drive you nuts.
I mean, high Evo is always annoying to me. Like,
Okay.
when I see a Cyclops, I am not happy.
Nothing annoys me quite as much as seeing my cards get like pelted for like -1 point every turn. Like it drives me
Yeah.
crazy.
And it kills me like when I know I have like a Luke Cage in the deck and it's just not coming.
Yeah.
I'm just watching my shit melt. It's the worst.
Did somebody ask for most annoying cards in the
Yes.
Ozzy.
Hey,
I heard that question, like someone was saying Beetlejuice 3 times. I'm like, somebody wants me to come in with my most annoying card?
What's your most what combo of cards annoys you the most in Marvel Snap Ozzy? Like you're playing and they start playing this combo and you're just like, ugh.
Professor X on turn 5, Goliath on turn 6.
there you go.
So there's like
that's a strong one,
nothing you
yeah.
can do if you're behind.
Do you know what my favorite thing to do to be annoying is? Is Goose and Jean Grey.
Oh, that's pretty
Yes.
terrible.
Like that, people like that's when turns start taking a long time because your opponent's like, I can't do anything. Like, I can't even play.
Forgot about Jean Grey.
And I have Brood, right? So I can usually like
God.
put Goose down or something, and or actually that's not a bad deck.
There you go.
I call that deck Gene Machine.
I forgot that Jean Grey is come. I think she's coming up in the.
She's in the spotlight cache
season.
now.
Yeah.
Warlock. Ooh.
Here, Denny, I'm gonna send you this deck
Something
because
to
you
see.
may enjoy it. Actually, Jean Grey is one of my favorite cards in the game. I don't know why. Just absolutely love playing it.
See if I gamble and I win. Do I gamble and I win? Do I gamble and I win? I gambled and I won.
Yeah, this is interesting though.
It wins a lot.
Yeah, see, I don't have Sarah yet. With the rest of this, will be doable.
You know what though? You don't really need it. Like you could get rid of Sarah in that deck. I'm sure there's other things that have come out recently that would be like, what's Werewolf? What cost is Werewolf?
3.
Like for example, Denny, Werewolf would actually slot into that deck really nicely because most of those cards are 3-cost cards, and Silver Surfer would buff Werewolf.
Yeah, I see.
Right?
Yeah,
So you could take Sarah.
Werewolf's in a lot of Surfer decks.
But it also has like Magic can proc at turn 7, so Sarah isn't as important, and you also
What
have
is
Absorbing
happening?
Man. Like ideally, Denny, you'd be playing Silver Surfer and Absorbing Man on like turn 7.
What was the card you
I
played?
see.
Ghost Rider.
Well, I've been
Oh.
considering playing around with Surfer at some point. So I haven't put
Surfer's
a deck
really
together
good.
for
The
him.
Cubic
Everything
Galactus
works
deck
out
still
for you.
kind of works, I guess. Well, that was because the Jin thing, though. That really.
Oh, Ozzy was saying we got to get Ozzy in a match here. He has a bit of time at some point.
I have a little bit of time. I can. I have something to attend that the viewers are not privy to just yet. But stay
boy.
tuned to Shacknews. We got something very exciting coming up down the road.
Nice.
Ozzy coming through the big moments.
Ozzy, when I was playing Mario Kart with the crew here earlier, I had an image of the controls up. That's how good I am at Mario Kart. So I remember how to play.
Actually, I'll generate the code, Donovan. 1 sec.
Oh, I'm in a match with Greg here. I
He's,
gotta.
he's playing Greg right now, but if they
Yeah,
both
one second.
snap, it'll be over quick. So.
One side.
Yeah, so the stream is rolling.
So the limited missions for this weekend: play ongoing cards. That's for 200 credits. Win with Miss Marvel starting in your decks for 150 gold, and win with
I'll get
Martyr
that.
starting in your deck is for 200 tokens.
I won't get that.
Yeah, I don't really want to buy Martyr that badly.
Definitely
I don't
Nobody
wanna
wants to
spend-
buy Martyr.
I don't want to spend 3,000 tokens to get 200.
I have Martyr and I have Man Thing pinned in the shop, so I'd rather spend the 3,000 on Man Thing.
I have one key,
Oh
but
no!
I'm not risking that key on maybe getting Martyr, but also possibly getting a variant.
All is not lost,
yeah.
Greg. You've got. Well, no, I will say it's looking pretty bad though.
Yeah, no. Not
Donovan's
That's
just
the
gonna
thing with
snap.
Doc Ock.
Here.
I mean,
Let's
if he
just- let's
has
just
6
snap
cost
here.
cards in his hand, it's a gamble. on
Let's go lady quickly.
Well, I mean, he had a Giganta and another. Oh, he switched decks. Oh, you switched decks on me.
I did, yes.
Ah, I see.
We want to keep it interesting.
Yeah, I didn't mean to play him with the deck I played duel with. Anyway, so I was trying to change
Yeah,
it
I
up.
got a Dark Hawk pinned in my.
It's a great card.
Yeah, trying to get that 3K.
I finally did it, Ozzy. I bought Howard the Duck, and I have no regrets.
You bought it?
No,
I
because
think you
Howard
could
works
buy
great
cards.
with Iron Lad, as I heard.
I just got to a point where like I couldn't, even though I know Howard's not that great of a card. It's a fun card. I think it's an interesting card. I had to buy it because I just wanted it. Like I don't care if it's good. At that point, I was like, I just want it. Like it is very useful though. Like it will inform you whether or not you should be hanging around on turn 6, for example. You know, like it also works well with Iron Lad.
Okay, I gotta switch decks now. Doesn't work with.
You can't switch
Oh,
decks
yeah,
between games.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
I'll just concede.
No,
Yeah,
that
this
was-
isn't gonna. I thought he switched decks though because he was playing another deck and he switched. Oh, that's
Really?
because we came in a new game. I gotta
Yeah, no, yeah.
Well, it's
Those are
fine. You got
cute,
time
sexy.
to either regroup and put a deck together, Greg, so we can get
Here, I'll,
Ozzy in here while he's got time.
You guys in a second run a match with Ozzy real quick.
He put the
Before he has to
put
slip
this
out?
huge card deck because he knew I had Doc Ock. I think that's. You gotta play
No,
smart.
that is not true.
You didn't switch?
I mean, I switched, but not because I switched, but it's not because I knew you had Doc Ock. That was the deck I wanted to play originally. I just forgot to change
It
it.
was awful deck. It was awful deck for me. Yeah, to
You gonna try to push to 100, Donovan?
I mean, I'll try. I don't know if I'm gonna do it.
I'm at 93 right now, so
There's still time.
I know, but
Oh, here we go.
we'll see. Ooh, I'm playing somebody else right now, and things are looking good.
All right, is Ozzy gonna play Donovan?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's
Ozzy's
setting
got
up
to
now.
send the code.
I got it.
All right, let's see what you got. I have not been watching the stream, so I don't know what Donovan's got.
Central Park.
He's got some. Donovan usually plays
Oh,
some really
I
interesting decks.
Already don't like where this is going.
Oh dear. What?
It's getting interesting already.
Although
I like it.
this might be helpful.
Dear God.
Let me pull my soundboard out for this one.
Uh-oh. Oh dear.
Whoa!
God bless that goddamn armor. Oh wait.
Mm.
I'm playing a public match right now. I'm gonna beat this dude up.
Nice.
That's the spirit. Shacknews team.
To answer your question,
Destroying
the cards
dreams.
I hate are Jubilee and Lockjaw.
It's actually going from playing Donovan to playing a random person is like relaxing
Mm.
because there's a decent chance that random people aren't that good, and in this case, that is happening.
You
Yeah.
just leave so fast in regular games, though, is the thing. Like, the second I know what you're doing and I don't have an answer for it, which is like turn 3, I just leave. Like I don't have an answer, I gotta go.
The only thing that could possibly happen is this person could have Galactus, but I really don't think they have Galactus. If they do, then I'm losing to the most random crap deck, like going all in on like
The
pocket
bar with no
Piers or
name is such a
something.
trip, man.
It was. I
No,
was like, I
honestly,
can't do anything. I was like, I can't go anywhere. It's a fun
Now
location.
watch us
Though.
get it again.
No way.
I have a deck that's built just for countering, but 40% of the time it works every time.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Yeah. This person put
Ooh.
5 Tiger Spirits on the board and lost.
Womp womp. Oh wait, let me play the sound.
Thank you. Appreciate that, Denny.
Yeah.
Not to mention my Dracula actually discarded a swarm and I still won, so
Nice.
it's always good when things work.
Oh,
I
thank
feel real
God.
confident about the Tiger action.
That was good. I got lots of stuff. I haven't played as much this month, I don't feel, because I usually end up around like rank 75 and I'm just like 50 right now. So
Oh God.
Nope, I found a Korok seed.
What in the world?
I tripped over something in my house and I found him. Come here, little guy.
that is dirty, Donovan.
Yeah, I like this. This deck is a lot of fun.
Yeah, I think I have something very similar, but might be a few different cards.
Black Knight, I think, is a very underrated card. Ooh.
The only reason this game still is, I think, is like it's a good game. No, it's a good game. I think the reason why
Oof.
it's Path in Hearthstone is because when you buy packs for Hearthstone to chase a card or waste enchantment dust to make a card, and they change that card, you wasted all that money chasing a card that is now garbage, which is terrible. At least in this game, they have a smaller card pool. I just wish they'd give me a new card. I don't know. I know you
Damn,
can buy
not
a
throwing
card
my
for
big guns
$10.
here.
I mean,
Yeah, see,
it's not really like.
see, this is how you know which cards we
Jesus.
play the most, because we're like, nope, and we just leave.
Sometimes you gotta have the Spidey sense ready to roll. you know?
What a riveted
Central
esport
Park
this would make.
again.
Let's
Turn two,
close
nope,
again.
leave.
Donovan was, he was trying to get some things rolling, and Ozzy was like,
Oh.
and then he just left. It was real smooth.
I've been a little Instagram crazy with Ozzy lately. I've been sending him all these Simpsons memes that are in my feed. I wanted to get that shower curtain Ozzy, but my wife said no.
I have very mixed feelings about Blade.
Like the movie,
Really?
the hero, or
Blade's
the
great.
Blade is amazing unless the cards that, like a card that you actually want to discard doesn't show up.
Well, that's why the Blade rework works so well.
I was gonna say way better than what he was before, though. With the just
Yeah, no,
random...
I agree. It's better. I just like it's not even Blade's fault. It's just RNG. If your cards don't if you don't top deck properly, then
I mean, depending on how much time passed, then I'm leaving. Like if I don't see the,
Jeez, speaking
if I
of
don't see the
RNG.
drop, or it's the wrong one, I'm
Donovan,
killing.
that is unfortunate.
Yeah, it is.
RNG. Well, our card games are RNG. It's just some of the ones when you have a bigger pool of cards or a bigger deck, the skill becomes like trying to filter it out as best you can quicker than your opponent, rather than just top decking stuff. With 12 cards, it's a little hard to do to filter stuff out.
I mean, I never got into Hearthstone or Magic or any of that stuff, so I like the
Same.
idea of being able to.
I had the worst draws, and granted that I got 5 rocks in my deck, and I've drawn 4 of them. But
Yeah, I drew 3.
Donovan drew 3, so
That was rough.
Yeah, that was rough on both ends.
I played not every single. I played a lot of card games, like a lot, and some of them are bad, and some of them are great, and that's why I'm really liking Lorcan. Lorcan is like so good, like just as a gameplay mechanic and design. It's such a good card game. It's Too bad you can't find it anywhere. 'Cause it's like selling out like crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like Snap is like since I didn't get into it as heavily the first year, and then trying to play and figuring out how things work. I like that, you know, there's not just folks buying every single card at once and then just killing you constantly.
Yeah, they definitely control it's the controlling the pacing of how many cards you get. How quickly.
You know, I do think that, you know, the pacing could be adjusted, but I still prefer that over having some folks coming in and just tossing some cash around, and that's it.
Well, they have to give you a reason to play, right? So like if
Yeah,
like
it's
if I
not a
got all
good
the
experience
cards,
for the.
yeah, if I got all the cards, if I bought all the cards for like $10, and then like I don't care about variants, which I don't like, that I'm never gonna spend money again until there's a new card, right? So they just maybe if they start to struggle, they'll do that. But right now they're not struggling. It's fine.
Well, I think that like from what the folks were saying in some of the, you know, dev communication and stuff like that, when they would have, you know, sit downs and stuff, it's kind of similar to fighting games in which like the health of the community and the game itself is gonna be tied to, you know, folks playing at every level. So if it's not a fun experience for people that aren't spending money, then you're gonna have a smaller player base, and then it's also gonna lead to less margins for the game itself, and then you run into different issues. Right now, you know, you're getting games quick constantly, you know, throughout the day, no matter what time you're playing. If you want to keep that, you know, a healthy structure, then you gotta keep the player base there.
No, absolutely, 100%. It's also just tricky. That space is super sensitive to how you charge and how you monetize the platform. It's just they have just teams devoted just to that. You know, it's wild. You gotta be very careful.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like this. I don't know. The season pass value is pretty good to me. I don't think it's that bad. But
Yeah,
I'm
you
not
forget
tossing
Danny,
money
that I'm
around.
super weird though. Like I'm this weird influx of weird guy that that if it has anything to do with the
Oof.
show, I just check out. Right? If there's any Marvel show attached to the Battle Pass, I just check out.
Oh,
Like I'm
God.
not interested.
Well,
Yeah, just a
well,
hater.
but it's actually interesting. I feel like this is a bit different though because it's not tied to the show at all. It's just
It's
the
not.
comic characters.
Well, they did a Loki one a few months ago, didn't they?
Oh yeah, that
I
was
mean,
the one that
well,
was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I love. I'm still singing that song from the
Yeah, see, like, yeah,
reveal.
I no, and I totally get it. I'm the odd man out. I totally get it. I'm not saying that that I'm the majority. I'm definitely not. I'm the very small sliver percentage.
Yeah, but
I'm
even
saying
that
that like
was like
some of those
based on
cards
the
are
comic
just
book
like
character Loki.
yeah, like the cards are still the cards. It's not like it's a
Yeah.
Tom Hiddleston card, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
I bought the Battle Pass for Days of Future Past, and then one more, and I forget which.
I'm just saying, like Miss Marvel this month. Like even if I didn't care about the Marvels, like the card is good. Like it's fun to play inside some of the decks and stuff like that to play around with, and you still get all the other stuff on it.
I saw Donovan play her earlier. Doesn't she just do what Mr. Fantastic does? Or it's she's stronger, I think, right? She's like a.
You have to
get
have
+5
cards
on
there
with
with different costs.
yeah, they gotta have unique costs, so you can't play like a 1-in-1 cost card on the same side.
Okay, that's clever.
So it ends up, you know, being you have to be kind of creative sometimes because you know, folks can also move your cards too with some of their cards and mess up your stuff if you're not careful.
Doesn't she shoot laser? Doesn't she create constructs though instead of doing the
Laser
switching
beams.
thing? Or...
So, I was like, in the show, that's not happening in the card. The card has very even in the card image itself, she's got long stretchy arms and big fists. The embiggening is happening. It's not they don't use like you're not seeing giant portrayals from the movie. You know, I'm sure there might be a variant at some point for some of those, but that hasn't happened.
Just imagine how confused someone is if they've never read comics or just watched the movies and they see that card. They're like, "Why is she doing what Mr. Fantastic does?" And you're like, "Okay, hold on, let me explain."
You know,
I
the
mean,
internet,
that's probably
Google
like
exists.
yeah, like there's like what percentage of people is that gonna be for that one?
Okay.
I mean, like it's because you got characters like Iron Man or Captain America that everyone knows, or Thor, but I mean those characters were still themselves in the
hard
comics.
to mess up their powers crossovers. They're pretty straightforward, right? That's the thing, right? It's really hard to like. How do you mess up Captain America? How do you mess up, right?
But,
Like, you
Well,
should give
they
them
managed to do
more-
it because Captain America sucks in this
yeah,
game.
he sucks. He's definitely not good.
They-
So I just want to make that clear
Yeah,
before we
they
go any
literally did it.
further.
They haven't fixed him yet. Does like
No.
play rate nothing? Like they haven't fixed
Probably.
him.
Yeah, no, he hasn't got anything.
What? Oh my god, ridiculous.
Who's who's
But they're
taking
also-
over Ghostbusters?
I don't know.
I gotta make
He's
sure I have that
probably
game
out of here.
updated.
Yeah,
Oof.
you're running Ghostbusters, right, Craig?
I mean, the Infinite She-Hulk is
Yes, I'm running
amazing
it.
combo.
Yeah, I feel like
It's a good
there's
battle.
I mean, there's potential with some of those things, but Greg, you got to keep in mind that like, I mean, even if that's the case of like a card or two, you got cards like Hitmonkey and Spider Ham in here. I mean,
Yeah.
like it's,
Oh, they
it's
just had
Spider
a-
Ham was so toxic when he first came out.
I mean, like if you're questioning Miss Marvel's powers are different in this card that I played, it's I don't know. There's a lot of cards in here that you might have some questions about. Or you got cards like Jeff, which you know are
Just great.
real convenient. But have you seen Jeff in the MCU? No. Have you seen him in a comic? Probably not.
Yeah, it's a deep cut.
The space stuff, yeah. As a kid, just anything in the space stuff, I would kind of check out. I liked the. Donovan knows this. I like the lower stakes stuff. Like the second Cyclops goes to meet his dad on Corsair on the space pirate ship. I'm like, nope, and I just put the comic.
You
book
didn't
on the
like those
shelf.
episodes?
No, they're awful. They're
Jeez.
mutants. They're interesting enough. They don't need to go in space. Like that's such a '90s thing. Everyone here except for Donovan's like close to my age. Do you remember when like going to Hawaii was like the rage in films? Remember the sequels would always be in Hawaii, or like they'd always go to Hawaii. So and so goes to Hawaii. Like it was like that's
Well,
the
it's family
in the comic
vacation,
world, it was
Greg, you know?
space.
Yeah, you need some.
Like, Ninja Turtles in space, Power Rangers in space, X-Men in space. Ugh.
Yeah, that Ninja Turtles crossover with Power Rangers was doing a whole lot, but remember them surfing.
I mean, I'm sure that I guarantee there's people who really like the space crossovers. I'm not a space guy. It's probably why I didn't get very far into Starfield.
Yep, the exploration factor.
What was I telling you, Donovan? I was telling like, God, the whole time I'm playing Starfield, I'm like, God, I can't wait for Elder Scrolls to be like this. That's my entire thought process as I'm playing the game. Boy, Elder
Yeah.
Scrolls are gonna be so amazing based on what I'm playing right now. The next
Oh,
Fallout
we got
is gonna be so
some
amazing.
high stakes here. I know. I see the. Can Ozzy pull it out?
Ozzy, I thought that was Kerrigan in front of his tower. She has the same pose from all the Blizzard art.
Also Bloodstone.
Yeah, yeah. Kerrigan has that pose in like a lot of the poster and art StarCraft. I'm old.
Only thing I know about Kerrigan is isn't it the character that Dwight dresses up as for Halloween in The Office?
Yeah, Queen of
Yeah, yeah.
Blades. After this turns over, Dom, you have to explain that card to me because I've not seen that card yet.
Black Knight.
Yes.
Okay. Oh God.
Ooh,
Oh! Oh no! He hit harder.
jeez. That was.
Ah! No!
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Jeez.
straight.
RNG.
I knew it was a long shot 'cause I knew you had 220 ebony blades. I'm like, oh god, this is gonna have to be a hell of a play. But good get GG's.
GG's.
1 in 4 chance to pull something good, and he did.
I mean, I would have won without Dracula. If you -9 from the left, I'm still.
Oh yeah,
I'm
that's
still
true.
on
Yeah,
there.
you're right.
But
Explain Ebony Blade, because I don't know. How'd you get those to 20?
so when you have Black Knight on the field, after you discard something, it'll add the Ebony Blade to your hand, and it'll just copy the power of the card you discarded. So I had
Okay,
Black
so
Knight down, then I discarded Infinite, which gave me a 20 power Ebony Blade. Then I Moon Girled it and had 2 of them, and then I still had Ghost Rider to bring back the original Infinite. So
Oh, okay,
just a
that
lot of
makes
power
sense.
went all over the place.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a great
This is why
card.
Donovan's the Marvel Snap expert, not me.
that was
No.
one deck. One One
That is a
conquest.
very, 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 very powerful deck, assuming you get the cards properly.
Mm.
Yeah.
think
But I mean,
he wants
even
to get it.
even without the, I mean, I got that card the day it came out, but even without like Black Knight, I mean, just the discard Ghost Rider is pretty decent on its own.
Yeah. I need to get back on the Discord
Especially with
train.
like Invisible Woman and Hella. Like you can
Oh
be-
god, yeah, that is a oppressive deck.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to kind of be like, ah, geez, I wonder if they got Hella, and then you were like, I just assume they always have it, and I was like, yeah, I'll just leave every match I'm playing when.
Yeah, they're playing
goes
Invisible
down.
Woman. It's not worth it.
Like if
to...
Invisible Woman goes down, that's fine. If any other card gets played there, I'm gone. Like.
Yeah, I mean,
You
they have a
play Cosmo
75%
and shut it
chance
down.
to
Shut it down
grab it.
instantly.
Yeah, you could if you have it. Definitely works.
But yeah, true. If you had Cosmo.
Yeah.
It's that thing when you play online, right? If someone does that and you play the card that counters it, it's immediately flipped and they leave. That's how you know
Mhm.
you're like, yep, I knew exactly
Yeah,
what you were
100%.
doing.
That's why you snap before you do it.
I had someone snap last night, and I forget what the location is called, but it adds a random card. And it took Professor X for me and shut down one lane, and like they just like 10 seconds.
Oh
after
yeah,
the snap,
Sakar.
they were escaping, and
Yeah, it's a
left
rough
me with
beat.
2 cubes.
Mm-hmm.
Donovan, do you have a notification that never goes away on desktop?
I do. Yeah, it's been bugged for a while now.
Yeah, it's bugs.
Yeah,
I had that
it's
too.
irritating me to no end.
Wait, I don't see what I don't see it.
On the under seasons and missions, there's a little red badge that says I have something to claim in the battle pass, but I don't. Yeah.
And it will go away if you actually like acknowledge like a new notification, but it'll be back after one game.
Yeah, I was gonna say it'll come back. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully they resolve that one at some point. All right. Should I play some
Do I
money
need to
on?
jump back in here, or do you have someone to play?
I can play when you guys again. I could also play someone online. Whatever. Cool with
I'll jump
anything.
in and play if you don't have anyone else on staff to play.
All right.
I have to start the game again, but it takes like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
I'm
I
just,
need to
you
read my
know,
cards more before I go in to find out
just
what's
clipping that last win from Donovan, where you know I had to let the death scream.
Getting a sync error. That sucks.
I'm gonna say you want some stuff.
Right. Want a friend code?
Yeah.
Or whatever code?
Yep. Send me one over. Let's see.
It's a deck I made for a weekend challenge or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I like it.
Mhm.
I am ego, and this is my domain.
Oh boy, Bill. This is twice in one day. What are the odds of this?
Pretty low, I would think, because I see it like twice every 3 months.
I was gonna say I play this game every day, and I've not seen Ego in at least a month.
And of course, Ego protected itself by playing Magic in the
Oh yeah, it did. Okay, well, I'll show my hand. I have a magic
Don't
too,
tell
so
me that AI doesn't have self-awareness.
we'll see.
Oh my god. Just like how like exactly like I get Mr.
Ooh.
Fantastic on the right, you get Carnage with nothing.
Yeah, it's no good. Oh, come on. You're gonna laugh when you see this. Eagle's really protecting itself.
Yeah. Thanks for nothing, Super Scroll.
Oh, this could be bad.
Actually, honestly, okay. Okay.
David Craddock said, "Oh snap!" You know you heard the voice in your head. You're right, I did. Whoa. Okay. Wait a second. What the hell is Eagle cooking over there?
That was actually the correct way to play those cards.
Can't stand for any more of this.
Yeah, because it was the last two turns for Ego were actually good. So
yeah,
they actually managed not to screw up Miss Marvel. I was very impressed. Oh, I don't like where this is going. Oh, I don't like where this is going at all. I don't like this at all. Nothing good is about this.
Ooh.
Okay, no, it's getting better.
Yeah, wait a minute, Ozzy. Where were you during Mario Kart? We needed you.
I know,
we
right?
did.
I was needed.
Steve was kicking our asses.
I never saw Steve once in that entire stream. I'm not kidding. Like I saw him like maybe at the beginning, like, but then after like 10 seconds into each race, I never saw him again. I saw Donovan once and was pretty sure he'd lap me, but apparently he just had an unfortunate.
No, I
Don't
was
call
doing
him
pretty bad in that game.
Steve Tendo for nothing.
It's true.
This could get out of hand real quick. See, I get to be on the receiving end of this crap.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Oof.
I am Iron Man.
Oof.
We're not doing that. No. I'll give you your one cube.
That was one of those where I was like, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna win here, but yeah, I don't know.
You probably were.
I'll snap and see if he believes as much as I do. I'm missing 2 cards from you. I don't like that you played Forge because it means you drew Deadpool, I think. No.
did not notice the Aunt May location.
Yeah.
That could actually be a problem for me.
Mhm.
Alright, well, this isn't good, but let's see what happens. This is really bad.
Mm. Turn 7.
Oh boy, turn 7 indeed.
At least we agree.
I got the picture.
There a card out there that you guys hope that you get without having to spend anything for? It would make your day if you actually just got it on a drop.
I'm only missing like 5 cards.
Yeah, I gotta look what's coming out because I have. Actually, Bill has more cards than I do, but I think I have everything that I want. Maybe something new. I want Blob. I would like to get Blob without having to open too many caches, but we'll see. I'm trying to think.
Yeah, I'm still missing quite a few cards. Like I'd like to get Mystique. I don't have yet.
Mystique's really good. Yeah.
I want to try a get a cerebral deck rolling.
Oh wait.
Yeah, I know exactly what you just figured out.
Hmm.
I know exactly what you just figured out.
Hmm.
And it's a super thing.
Is Bill plotting over there?
No, Donovan just realized the card he wants to play is not going to be
I guess you could say.
beneficial.
I guess you could say it's null and void.
Wow. Wow. All right. I'll have to time out Dana on that one.
That was too good.
Yeah, I'll
too good
edit
to
that
pass
out.
it.
Okay.
Super Scroll makes me sad.
Yeah. You know how many players that like most people don't pick up on it? Like, it just kind of flies under the radar, and then they drop like null down. And yeah, I've had it before where they use like Arnim Zola to like destroy null, and I was just like, okay, cool. Like the null I have is like 100 power.
Yeah. Super Scroll is pretty decent too. I remember back like when this game first came out, before you could even get cards with the token shopper and spotlight caches. Super Scroll was like the first Series 5 card, or maybe a Series 4 card I pulled. I remember being like, wow, I got the absolute worst card. Because that was when it was like Thanos was out, there's a couple other ones. But it's actually a pretty good card.
Mm-hmm.
Discord will see my video device, but OBS will not. That's weird.
Yeah, sometimes those apps don't get along. Or one of them is using something or has access to something.
I mean, what are you trying to do?
I'm just trying to add it as a video device. Like, it's turned off in Discord. Maybe if I close Discord, it might unfork. I just get black video. Hold on, I'll be right back.
This is really just a race to see if I can build up enough like peripheral points before you can grow Deadpool to be gross. Oh no. This isn't great. This is not great at all. Oh no.
Iron Man.
Okay. Okay.
It'll turn 6.
Oh boy. Am I overthinking this? I might be.
Yep, that's weird.
We'll restart. Ooh, I like that
I
Iron
am
Man variant.
Iron Man.
Goodness, goodness, goodness.
Yeah, Denny, it won't. It's just a black screen on OBS, but the Razer Synapse sees it when I open it. OBS sees it when I test it. I mean, sorry, Discord sees it when I test it, but OBS just gives me black. And the camera's on, like it's on, but it's not sending the signal.
You kind of use a camera or a capture device?
Add video, add.
Because OBS and Discord would definitely fight over a camera capture.
No, it's not on the Discord. I closed it, and like it still wasn't registering it as it being used.
Ooh.
I'm doing video capture device.
Tribunal.
Should I try something else?
You mean like you're trying to use the video capture source on OBS? Because yeah, it might not. That might be the right setting
That
depending on what
got
you're
out
doing.
of control, Donovan.
There was a
Got
lot of math
ramped up
going on at the
real-
end there.
Jesus.
There was a lot of math being calculated just then by the game.
Good
That was
lord.
crazy.
Dude, I give up. I'm like, I don't know. I have some really good cards on the board. I'm just gonna go with it, see what happens.
Oh boy.
Well, it worked out that time.
Some Living Tribunal can also be a problem if your opponent can put up a lot of points in the lane.
Yeah, it's one of those cards where you gotta know
You gotta
when's the
know.
best time to
You
play
gotta
it.
know.
You will lose yourself a lane just putting it out willy nilly. But that was pretty good.
So yeah, this deck has been serving me pretty well. But the problem is that I was
Yeah, I'll
using
switch
it at
over
a
to
time
Dragon.
when everyone else was, and I was just getting rogued constantly. So
I was gonna say, yeah, this is one of those decks where it's like great, but Rogue and Enchantress just turn it off.
like, it's great, but it's all about matchups. Like if I'm playing somebody who can take care of ongoing cards, then it's trash. So
Yeah. Well, luckily for you, I am not that person.
not right. Well, you are. You're just not right now. I'm just not a fan of this location.
Yeah. I appreciate what you're about to do.
I just like things to. I don't like change. Okay, let's just leave it. All right. I don't know about this one. So far, this game things aren't really dropping the way that I would like them to. Why did you skip a turn? I don't like that.
I had a card I wanted to play, but depending on what I drew after it, I might have regretted where I put it. But now it doesn't really matter all that much.
I am Iron Man.
I see.
Yeah. There's some ongoings for you to enjoy.
hardest thing about this deck that I'm playing is that I have to go back and individually remember the cost of the cards so I don't screw myself.
Yeah,
Because everything's been reduced, right? So, well, not everything, but
a lot of it. Yeah, that's a good point. Alright, this might be my final stand.
all right. I don't know if this is gonna work, but
Yeah, it does. Oh wait. Oh, I survived another round. I'm not getting. I'm not getting completely.
I don't have any card. I didn't put any cards over there. Yeah. You know, I probably would have won if I had done the thing I was thinking of doing originally, which was copying your Iron Man.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm glad to just not be getting swept. That was definitely on the table for a second.
Have you ever been up, like,
Oh, all the way.
and had someone beat you with only 2? Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've definitely had it done to me. I might have done it to somebody
I've
else. They
done
might
it
not have had a
once, and I've had it done to
full.
me at least like twice. At least twice.
Yeah, I don't know if the
Oh, we
person
don't
had
even
full
have to
HP
mess with
though
this.
when I did some.
We do not even have to mess with this. It's good. Limbo. For us.
Yeah, I'll take a free limbo every time.
I wouldn't mind getting rid of negative zone though, and also that.
Oh boy. Funny is I can't even snap because I have nothing left to wager.
And there's no point, there's no point in leaving, right? Because there's just...
No, I can't. If I leave, I concede.
Yeah, but even if I were to, it's 2 cubes.
Oh, yeah.
It's not going anywhere from there, so...
Yep.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, mutually beneficial.
I'm gonna lose my Zabu, though. There's no getting around that.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna bail you out there, unfortunately. But...
I agree. Okay.
Ooh, claw. Man, remember when the little symbiotes from Clintar used to be 1 cost and you could destroy them with Killmonger? That was good times.
Don't they just mimic the... No, what do they do now?
They're always 4 costs when they morph, yeah.
I was actually just checking that because I wasn't sure if it had altered the cost that would screw up Miss Marvel.
Yeah, they used to be 1, which was rough because Killmonger just take him out. Yeah, that'll do it.
Iron Man.
I don't think there was anywhere for me to go there.
That's close though.
Yeah, well, it's GG's.
If I'd known, I could have played Growl and it would have even got me your null. So.
Well, that's a perfect.
Yeah, it's fine.
Finish.
It's nice to actually come out on top in a conquest against you. So
yeah, I think
that's
split. Do we go 2 and 2?
No, I think you got 2 to 1. You get 2 to 1.
No, you beat me earlier before everybody else came in, like right before Greg and Denny and Ozzy showed up. I'm pretty sure.
Well, then maybe it was 2-2, but it was definitely it was either you won 2-1 or it was 2-2.
Well, either way, we had some good battles there. Always fun. Always fun playing some Marvel Snap here on the Shacknews Twitch channel. Today, of course, is part of our AbleGamers Holiday Charity Stream-a-thon. Now, I'm getting ready to hand the baton off to one Greg Burke, who is going to be streaming some Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed. a game that he loves quite a bit. And honestly, he's probably as good at that game as I like to think that I am in Marvel Snap, if not better. Greg, if that game had an esports league, Greg might have left Shacknews to compete in it. So, with that, again, thank you everybody for hanging out. I'm just going to double check with Greg here that he's ready for me to hand the stream off to him so that we're not down for too long, but we are going to go down momentarily as I kind of hand the baton off to him. I know him and Denny were over there kind of troubleshooting some stuff, but as we get ready to wind down here, remind folks that we're raising money for AbleGamers, great charity, a lot of awesome people over there. Donate to our campaign as we look to, you know, raise money for a good cause this holiday season. And hey, I'm gonna go ahead and pass you off here to Greg Burke. Might be a minute or two as he works to get his stream online, but take care, folks. I will see you all around, but the show is not stopping. We've got at least a few more games coming up here. So stick around. The Shacknews Twitch channel.